Hello everyone. I figured I'd take some time and do a video I feel could possibly help somebody out there that's trying to decide who to order a reptile from and have it shipped to you. I'm just making this video based on our experience. The animal that was shipped in both occasions was a Brazilian rainbow boa. The first place we ordered from was Underground Reptiles on July 16th, 2021. And that's the box that we got it in, okay? Just recently, we ordered, again, another Brazilian rainbow boa from this place, LLLReptile, September 24th. Now, that being said, the reason we ordered from here is because the one we got from here passed away about a week ago, unfortunately. Don't know exactly what the circumstances that led to its passing. I think a little bit of it might have been our process of learning, because a Brazilian rainbow boa, if you're not aware, are, as a baby, need very high humidity. Speaking of, at least 90%, and they need to be kept cool. In other words, they do not need to be overheated. If they get overheated, it could be detrimental to them. So both of these were shipped in the warm season, September 24th. It was still pretty warm here. And of course, July. Like I said, the one over here that we got from here passed away. Now, I'm not saying that they're responsible for it or anything else, because we had it for about 2 months. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the shipping containers that each of these animals were shipped in. We'll start with this one first, and then we'll go with the one we got, I think, yeah, it was yesterday. So here, this is Underground Reptile's box that sent us, which is the typical box. You know, it's labeled live animals. The box, I'll show you what was in the box when I received it. This is how we received it. Of course, there's no animal in here. Keep that right there so you can see who this belongs to. This card is on the top. And in order to get need help for care of your reptiles, you have to scan that code. Now, me personally, I'm not into that big high-tech barcode scanning whatever, you know, because a lot of times it doesn't work with your current phone or you know, whatever. It's just a little bit more harder to get what you need. Okay, that's being said, I'll put that aside. We have the top of the box, and it had some filler paper in here. And this is the bag he came in, the one that passed away. It's a nice looking bag. And some foam in there for insulation. That's what was in the box. Besides the snake, that was it. Like I said, I'm not going to try to badmouth either company, because they, as you can see over here, that tank in there, our blue tongue skink, we got from this company. And everything worked well with that. Okay, but I think we were maybe lucky in that department. Okay, that's Underground Reptiles. Here is what we received yesterday. Same animal, Brazilian rainbow boa. I tape these shut just so they stay closed for me. In the box, when I open it, right on top, a piece of paper. This is their menu that you can order stuff from, which is their prices are pretty reasonable. And this is an important thing I thought was pretty important. This was the care sheet for the animal I ordered. And it spells out pretty much everything you need to do. It tells you, do not put your animal on direct heat immediately. let them get adjusted to your tank for a couple hours, then turn your heat pad on. It tells you about how to feed them and when to feed them. On a piece of paper, well, I can plainly read. I do not have to scan it or depend on my phone to produce the information for me. It's right here. Black and white, written down. If you can read, it's there. Which is pretty easy. That was number one, I thought was pretty impressive. Okay. Then, of course, our packing sheet. And then, of course, we have the top sheet. Now, this is when the differences really appear. This in here is a cold pack. And this bag was a cold pack. And when we unpacked her, yes, it was a female, was ice pack in there to keep her cold. And she was cool. This was where she was at, down underneath all those peanuts, at the bottom, in the middle. She was in here wrapped around this moss, which, if you know your research with these animals, moss is a very hydrant material. Right now I'm touching it. As you can see, there's still water running out of it. So that being said, this animal was in this little tote with humidity provided, plenty of humidity. And like I stated at the beginning of the video, these animals, these Brazilian rainbow boas, must have high humidity, period, for them to survive. If they don't, they can die. It's just that simple, especially when they're babies. So that's what we have between the two companies. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I think's better, but that being said, about the type of animal I was trying to get with humidity requirements, some animals, like our George over here, our blue-tongued skink, they need humidity, but it's not as dire. You can skimp on it a tiny bit and you'll be okay. He's not going to die on you. But this rainbow boa, if you miss a day or two of hydration, it could kill it. Or it could put it into high stress. So this was between, like I said, between underground reptiles and triple L reptiles. The ordering process was about similar, pretty much the same. The notifications through your email about the shipping, pretty much the same. This one got here, I think, a little bit quicker. But they're based in California. They're based in Florida. I don't know if that means a difference. Both of these had to stop off in Louisville, Kentucky. And I think that's because UPS has their hub there. So they both had the same stop-off point. But it seemed like this one got here a little bit faster. That doesn't really matter to me, because as long as the animal is safe and protected in that box, it doesn't matter. So, in this versus between these two guys, I will personally declare, well, let's go back 2 steps. The condition of the animal. The condition of this animal was small. It was 17 inches long, very skinny. It was not doing very much tongue licking, or flicking, sorry about that, tongue flicking. This was, I think, a male, but they never said what it was. And I asked him to tell me what it was. This one, it was written right on the container what it was. And I specifically asked for female, and that's exactly what I got. The condition of this animal was amazing. When we pulled her out of the tote, the little container, she was wrapped around that moss, like hugging it. She was cool. When we took her out, she was moist. And she was tongue flicking like you wouldn't believe. She was very calm. She took one snap at us, just one, but I think it's because she was nervous. But overall condition of this animal was, I say she was a lot more thicker, and she was probably at least 6 inches longer than this one. I say she was at the upper end, around 23, 24 inches long. So the condition of the animals was very noted. This animal was a lot more healthy, I feel. But we'll go back to him, the one we lost. We had him probably 2 months, and he never ate for us. We could never get him to eat. He was always hiding. He was not out. When we first got him, the day we got him, he was not very tongue flicky. He was kind of really just kind of, you know, there. So it might be just because of the difference in the litters, but these boxes are not because of the difference in the litters. That's what my biggest problem is. This right here spells it out. Now, like I said, we did have a good animal from this place. But that being said, that blue tongue skink that we got from him on another order, they are a little bit higher of a humidity animal also. And he also was not packed with any humidity source at all. He was put in a bag with paper, which I would think would draw humidity out of the animal, then replace it. So before you order, really take into consideration what you're ordering. If you're just ordering like a ball python or something where they don't have really a high, you'll probably be okay with either place. But if you're getting a higher humidity animal that needs hydration to survive, me personally, I'm not going to pick a winner, but I guess I will. It goes to LLL Reptiles. These guys do not play. You can see it in the box. You can see it in the materials. They took the extra time to make sure that animal was safe, unstressed, and hydrated. And I tell you right now, she was such a healthy looking animal compared to this one. So if you're looking to get a beautiful Brazilian rainbow boa, and we've been wanting one so bad because when they get older, they are so beautiful. Go with them, please. Go with them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I didn't want to make it too long. It looks like I made it quite long, but it's a heartfelt video I felt I had to get out there. So I hope you enjoyed this versus battle between these two internet powerhouses. And hopefully I can help you make a good decision. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and like. And I'll hopefully have more videos for you later. Again, thank you so much. Goodbye.